you gonna do? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? When you work and you have bad traits, you go to school and learn the golden rule. So why are you acting like a bloody fool? If you get hot, then you must get cool. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? You chuck it on that one, you chuck it on this one, you chuck it on your mother and you chuck it on your father, you chuck it on your brother and you chuck it on your sister, you chuck it on that one and you chuck it on me. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Nobody now give you no break. Police now give you no break. That old soldier man now give you no break. Not even your eyes now give you no breaks. Hey, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? With the love of a father, reflection comes and reflection goes. I know sometimes you wanna let go. Hey, I know sometimes you wanna let go. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? You're too bad, you're too rude. What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? You chuck it on that one, you chuck it on this one, you chuck it on your mother and you chuck it on your father, you chuck it on your brother and you chuck it on your sister, you chuck it on that one and you chuck it on me. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
I had no idea that song was that bassy. What's going on, everybody?
You think I'm a bad person, Mr. Cusno? I think you are deeply.
Oh my goodness, how the hell are you? Today we're gonna play some more of that guitar. I want to get rid of some of these beats that I don't play anymore. I don't really fuck with that shit anymore. Like, hardly ever. I'm gonna get rid of still know how to play all those. Still know how to play that one. So I don't really fuck with this beat no more.
This is the feeling I've been searching for.
I remember I messed with this like a little bit, but I wasn't really feeling it like hardly at all. So this one can go. And I like that. I like that. Like that. This one can go. This one can go. What the? I haven't even heard this one. Jesus Christ. Little French lady. Trying to get rid of some beats. Get some new beats, right? Oh, I don't know why I never played this beat. This sounds pretty good.
Oh, I like this. Yeah.
Okay, that one can stay. I don't think I fuck with this one anymore. That one can go. That one can go. Don't really fuck with that. What about this one? How's showtime? How's everything going? Yo, today was so warm in Maine. I didn't even need to wear a coat when I walked into work today. Amazing. I mean, I could harmonize with that. That girl part. I could harmonize with that with the guitar, no problem. So we'll keep that around, yeah. And then this one. Do I fuck with this one anymore? Not really. I don't really fuck with that one anymore. I think I'm pretty cleaned up. What's up, Silence? How you doing, man? -5 and very windy here in Toronto. Oh,
Damn.
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. She said it's -5 in Toronto right now.
That sucks. There's like 40 here today.
Yeah, beautiful, like I said. No complaints about the weather here today. Nope. No complaints whatsoever. Yeah. Yeah. I 125% agree with that, Mr. Silence. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
I didn't even notice that saying on the butt.
What did it have?
Tropic like it's hot.
Tropic like it's hot. Is that like a Fruit of the Loom thing?
No, it's drop it like it's hot.
But is it a Fruit of the Loom?
No, it's no boundaries.
I know what the hell the reference is. I'm just saying. It'd be funnier if it was
No, the company
fruit.
is the company is no boundaries.
You're missing the damn joke,
I am
honey.
at the joke.
Because
Yes.
if it was Fruit of the Loom, it'd be funnier.
Yes, because it's
Tropic. Like it's hot. I'm gonna shoot you.
I'm gonna shoot you right in one eye. Blow your iris out your head.
I think in stereo the back microphone works, so I'm pretty sure they can pick you up.
I know they can because when I listened yesterday.
Yeah, I know, but that was when I had the Omni setting on, which is all 4 microphones all the way around this bitch. As far as I know, the stereo sound has a microphone back here that picks up.
Then just in case they heard, I'm gonna shoot you. That's not really what I'm gonna do, so I collect the insurance money.
Little French lady says hello, Miss Riff, and
Hey,
fuck off.
French lady, she did not say fuck off. Don't put
No,
words on my
I'm
name.
saying fuck off because this bitch is trying to kill me. This is why I don't approach staircases first. This is why I don't go on cruise ships. You think I'm coming back from the cruise ship? No, man.
Depends.
The last time you'll ever see my ass.
Up your life insurance.
You better make sure it's horrific so you can get that extra
I'm gonna
bonus.
make sure you're eaten by a shark.
You know, if we can somehow fake that we both died,
Oh Jesus.
then then all we got to do is kill Shelby, and then we can collect the $450,000.
That's a little psychotic.
Well, yeah, I mean, if we're going to do it, you got to go all the way, buddy. You know? No holds barred, man. You got to go for the gusto. So, the little inside joke is that we took out some insurance money on ourselves. Well, we didn't do that. No, that's not how that works.
We took life insurance out.
Yes, we took life insurance out.
And a substantial policy.
A substantial policy. It's pretty cool, too. And I need to go to the damn dentist.
I know. You need to go.
You need to go to the
chiropractor,
dentist.
Too.
I need to go to a chiropractor.
I'm already taken care of.
I'd like to be standing up straight like a good upstanding citizen. How you doing?
You want to fiesta then siesta?
Fiesta my siesta. Dorera forever. Siesta forever.
Does the black one have anything on the back?
I don't know. Let's
Of
find
course
out.
Not. They should say once you go black.
Oh,
once
get
you-
out of
it's
here.
on your back.
I think we're all in trouble.
You're in trouble.
Now you went full Reese's. Everybody knows you don't go full Reese's.
It's no way back from that one.
Everybody knows you don't go full Reese's. Never do that. Look at Kramer off Seinfeld. Went full Reese's. Went home empty-handed.
Now he's got to wear a wig.
Now he's got to wear a wig.
Oh, good fucking Lord.
Well, my friends, I want to play some guitar. I got this sound. The setup is pretty good.
There, I have 16 pairs on the
And I'm going to play a little bit just to kind of show you some sound.
dumb shit.
And I already know Little French Lady's favorite song.
Ooh, gonna play your favorite song?
I am.
Good job, honey.
Hey everybody, this is your boy Jesus Nice, and I'm the Jim Merrill. Yo, we're back with an all-new late night show, only our show.
You get a shiver in the dark, it's raining in the park. Meantime, sound of the river is stopping your whole everything. A band is blowing Dixie, double ball time. You feel alright when you hear the music ring. Well, now you step inside, but you don't see too many faces. Coming in out of the rain, they hear the jazz go down. Competition in other places. But the horns, they blowing that sound. Way on down south. Way on down south, London town. Check out Guitar George. He knows all the chords.
So what you're hearing here is 500 watts of amazing flat EQ Mackie Pro Monitor studio monitors. It's actually pretty awesome. I got one up here, and I got another one right down here. And this is picking up the sound through a stereo headset.
He's got a daytime job. He's doing alright. He can play the honky tonk like anything. Saving it up Friday night with the Sultans. With the Sultans on swing. of young boys, they're fooling around in the corner. Drunk and dressed in their best brown baggies in their platform soles. They don't give a damn about any trumpet playing band. It ain't what they call rock and roll. And the Sultans, yeah, the Sultans play Creole. Creole.
My cat just jumped about 3 feet off the ground right in front of me. It was fucking hilarious. Oh my god.
And then the man steps right up to the microphone and says at last, just as the time bell rings, good night, now it's time to go home. Then he makes it fast with one more thing.
Hey, look, little French lady.
We are the Sultans. We are the Sultans of Swing.
I have guitar picks now. Take a while to lose. Take a while to lose those. Oh. Dangerous. And there you go, little French lady. So I was hoping that it's bassy. Any feedback would be awesome. You know, if it's bassy enough, if it's, you know, sounding good enough. I'm not trying to like copy Delic, but if I can get anywhere near Delic sound quality, I would be very happy with that. Very happy with that. Especially since I'm playing musical instruments, you know what I mean? So, without further ado, I'm gonna try to play a little bit of guitar for you guys. Good. Good. That's good to know. Very good to know. Because I'm still trying to dial it in, you understand? So any type of feedback, any criticism whatsoever, I need to know, because I want to get the gain right. I want to get the way I have it set up right now is I have the gain just a little bit above halfway on my mic, and then I got my microphone setting on the PlayStation itself like down pretty far. So to the point where like even if I scream right now, I don't think I could clip it. Alright, let's try this out. agree with George. You could put the music less loud, but just be. You see? You see? And this is the thank you guys. So music's too loud. Guitar needs to be loud. I can go much louder with my guitar. I'm just afraid of peaking out. You know. Let's go slow. You know what I mean? That's basically where I'm at. I don't know if you can hear me very well. But let's go slow is where I'm at, you know. I'm peaking. Thank you for the feedback is what I was saying. I don't want to peak, you know, so we'll gradually raise it a little bit here, a little bit there. We'll keep on raising it up until I get it right. But yeah, I appreciate the feedback. Thank you very much.
Why have one when you can have two in one? The
feedback on that? Is the kick drum a little too loud? Any feedback on that right there? Kick drum too loud, guitar not too loud? Because that's literally just drums and guitar right there. No bass, no filler, no nothing added. That's just drums, straight drums and guitar. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. So the guitar is better. So the kick is not too powerful. It's good to know. That is damn good to know. Alright, so let's actually try that beat with something a little more structured.
Ooh, don't go outside. H&R Block has Tax Pro Go. Upload your docs and the Tax Pro does the rest.
So there's that. So it's sounding a little better now. Okay, the guitar is better now. And having a glass of wine, listening to the music. Perfect. So you're saying it's a perfect? Okay. I was listening back to it at work on my cell phone, and the cell phone speaker was kind of shitty, so couldn't really tell if it was coming out really well or not. Relic was in here like for, I don't know, goddamn 2-3 hours yesterday, helping me dial this thing in. Shout out to Relic. Shout out to Relic, man. That dude was straight helping me. He said he was listening to it on a surround sound, and he had subwoofers at his house. And, you know, I just kept tweaking it, and he kept giving me feedback. And we were being very patient with each other because we understood that there was a 45-second delay. And, you know, then there's, you know, like a 30-second comment delay. So, yeah. Anyways, it was pretty cool. And, yeah, he helped me right out. It was sounding very good, Riff. Yes. Trust yourself. Don't trust your cell phone. The speakers on it are terrible, right? You know, I do have a Bluetooth I could try it on. Maybe that'll be a little better. I don't know. But, absolutely. Absolutely. So the music, a little too loud in some cases. That is very good to know. That means I can turn that down a little bit. And my guitar should be right on the damn money. For the most part. Yeah, because I'm not peaking at all. Not even close. I'm not even close to peaking. So, you want to listen to a hot jam real quick? Let's see. I got one weird one for you. You ready? I got a good song for you.
I know. One for me and one for you. Lay's. Make life flavorful.
Shorty, battle punk, but you know there ain't jersey girl a see-through top. Hit the pedal push and suck it on a soda pop. Yeah, I bet
This
you
is
still
Tom
a
Waits.
virgin, but it's only 25 to 9. You can't eat a million or more heart attack and that. Better off an hour. Kiss or scrambled eggs. The crawling ankle winger on a broken pair of legs. You'll find your ignorance and blissful every goddamn time. You're planning for the RTD or heart attack and vibe. Bunny's hand china white, shorty found a punk. Don't you know there ain't no devil and it's just God when he's drunk. Well, this stuff will probably kill you. Let's do another line. But you say you meet me down on heart attack and vibe. Lie, lie with your pants on fire. White spader hanging on the telephone wire. Well, gamblers reevaluate along the dotted line. Never recognize yourself a heart attack and vibe. Doctor, lawyer, banker, man, thief. Billy Joe, remarkable, looks on in disbelief. If you wanna dance some madness, you have to wait in line. You probably see someone you know for not that can vibe. See that little Jersey girl in a see-through top. Little cat don't put your sucking on the soda pop. I bet she's still a virgin, but it's only 25 to 9. You can see your failure, my heart attack is that. Pony's arm kinda white, started found a punk. But you know there ain't no devil, there's just God when he's drunk. Well, this stuff will probably kill you. Let's do another line.
That was Tom Waits with a little heart attack vine. Love that goddamn song. Well, I love Tom Waits, period, man. You know that guy's been around since like way back friggin' oh, I got a new something. Now that I think of it. Good old mommy. Good old mommy got me this. Music is what feelings sound like. Have you ever seen what, like, there's certain scientific videos on YouTube, obviously, right? And so they'll play like different chords, like A, G, and it kind of like expresses the type of frequency and like what the frequency looks like its shape. It's friggin' awesome. Like certain frequencies have more, you know, desirable shapes, and I was trying to figure out which chords had the most desirable shapes, and I was wondering if I could make a jam out of that, you know what I mean? So I don't know where the hell to put this, honestly. It's pretty fucking heavy, honestly. No idea. That's why I haven't put it up yet, because it's heavy as shit. Yeah. Good enough. Good enough for now. Alright, so now my favorite band is a little bluesy. I just don't have a favorite song. I think it's Apathy, right? I want to say the song is called Apathy. I don't know what the damn song is called. I don't know. This might be the song. No. No. That's she doesn't love me. It's plain enough to see. It's right above me. Well, I don't know why I can't find this damn song. Oh. See you tomorrow night, son. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. I don't know, but I really like this song too. I love you too, Mom.
No, the world is still as quiet as a mouse. It's 3 a.m. Wide awake, I'm trying to get the words out of my mouth, but I can't make a sound since you left me lying here in my bed, hanging running off with him. When everything in my world was yours, when I held you tenderly. Oh, well, once I was in his shoes, I had everything to lose, and so I did. But it wasn't long ago when I could feel the breeze of you blowing on my skin. Oh, I could feel your touch as your arms were closing in. If I could muster a sound, sing this song out loud just like the nightingale. Whoa, whoa, no. And I was driving fast with roses on my seat and headed home. I was late, with dinner getting cold. When I was struck in the side of the car, then I saw your face. I couldn't move, I couldn't say a word to you. When everything in my world was yours, when I held you tenderly. Oh, now my world's caving in, 'cause you're sleeping next to him. If I could die, you bet your life I would, 'cause I can feel the breeze of you blowing on my skin. Oh, I can feel your touch as your arms are closing in. If I could muster a sound, I'd sing this song out loud just like the nightingale, the nightingale.
But that's pretty much it. That's one of my favorite bands. They're called the Reina Kindo, and they kind of take like modern rock, you know, and like mix it with a little bit of like old school blues and like, you know, old school swing music. And I love it, man. That kid's voice is real smooth and it's very consistent. And I think Reina Kindo has a great sound. I'd kill to go see them bastards. Absolutely. Oh, I know every word to every song. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I love those, and they're a bunch of young kids. Like I said, my age or a little younger. You know, my age or younger, and they're making music like that. Wow, beautiful, great job, guys. You know, yeah, love that stuff. Well, let's play a little bit more guitar, shall we? was called drugs. Let's do some. Gallows X, what's good, my man? How you doing, man? Welcome, you guys. Gallo, I seen you in here a couple times. Hit that follow, bro, if you haven't already. You know I'm already in here trying to do my thing, and now that I bought the mic and I got the speakers and everything is looking, you know, a lot better on the streaming quality end and things like that, it encourages me to want to stream more. So you're gonna see this face a lot more, is what I'm trying to tell you. Hit that, bang, hit that, bang, follow button. You know what I'm saying? Smack it, flip flap it, because if you don't, I will sue you. I will actually get Johnny Cochran and Joe Bornstein, and I'll sue you. I swear to God, I'll sue you. It was much better than drugs. Only if you slap like now will I give a leg reveal. Okay, so we're gonna get into the next video. Oh, my big black kitty wants. All right, this cat never shows his face. This is a rarity, my friends. Okay, you see the look on that cat's face. Does not want to be here. Does not want to be here. But you get to see him just for a minute. I just want to see how he does not want to be here. See what I'm saying? But just for a second, so you can see him. Yeah, you don't like you hear him. Let me go. You don't like that. Well, I got to tell you, these Mackie speakers are not new. They've just been sitting in my closet forever. You know what I mean? I mean, I've always used monitors, but these things are just sitting in my closet collecting dust. I was like, you know what? Let me pull these things up. And then I went and got a new power cord, pulled it right off my amp, and then I went down to Northern Kingdom and got me a new RCA cable so I could hook it up to the mixing board right here. And then bada bing. Bada bing, bada boom, here we go, mixing. So all of that is now being mixed directly through those speakers when I'm playing music. So that's definitely a big plus, where the mixing is so much dramatically easier for me. All I need you guys to tell me is, hey, the guitar is too low. And I can be like, whoop, whoop, and turn it up, and then we're back in business. So that is definitely a big plus. So I heard Trump got turned down, huh? We're not going to build that wall. Nazi Pelosi was pretty happy about it. Did you guys see that? We ain't going to build that damn wall, and I hope Trump learns his lesson. Learns his lesson? Yeah, don't protect the southern border. You better learn your lesson. You know, but I think it was silly because, like, you know, honestly, $5.7 billion is not a lot of money when your annual spending limit is $4.4 trillion. So, what am I trying to say there? Like, let's say I made, you know, a construction job or whatever, and I was making $44,000 a year, right? 4.4 trillion. Let's just break that down to $44,000 a year. Okay? And now let's say I needed $57, that's 5.7 billion. $57, just measly dollars, 57 measly dollars to build a fence around my business where I'm making this $44,000 a year. You know what I mean? Wouldn't it stand to reason that you would need to protect the place in which you're making the money at, right? The wall was an expensive, silly idea. Well, it certainly wasn't expensive. I just smashed that. The migrants would have still found a way to get in, but it would have slowed it down, and that's the point. I have nothing against migrants, nothing against them at all. We are a nation of immigrants, a beautiful melting pot, but there is a process, there is a way, and it's a slap in the face for those that don't follow the process. I'm absolutely all for progressiveness. I'm all for migrants coming on in. Bring them on in. Bring your families. I hope you seek a better life and all of that good shit that America offers. But you got to do it right, because it's unfair to everybody else that has either gone through the process or is already here in the system. But as far as it being too expensive, no way. $4.4 trillion is what the USA is allowed to spend every single year on whatever, military budgets, defense budgets, you name it. And all Trump wanted was $55.7 billion. Now that sounds like a lot of money, but not when you're dealing with $4.4 trillion. That's why I just busted it down to, well, if I was making $44,000 a year, which the average adult does, and I needed to borrow $57 to build a fence around where I work, would that be cool with you? I think that's rather reasonable, but media fans the flames and tries to turn it into this, crazy thing that it's really not. Intelligent people never once, I think, got too uppity about the wall. I know for one, I never did. I was pretty much against the wall. I think the wall, in my personal opinion, is primitive at best. It's definitely primitive, but walls work. We're building walls all over the place. Israel has walls, and if they didn't, they would get invaded, obviously. There's walls in Iraq. There's walls in Bangladesh. I'm pretty sure we built one of the walls in Saudi Arabia, just recently, but Trump can't get $5.7 billion to protect the southern border because it's immoral. I don't understand that. It just doesn't make any sense to me. What about healthcare? It would have been better to spend that money on America's health. Well, that's a mess, little French lady. Healthcare is a mess, and that's due to Obama, because basically we were forced to buy premiums whether we wanted to or not, and if you didn't get health care, then you were penalized. So that's not health. That's not health care. That's a tax. So, again, that brings me right back to Trump. They want to call him a dictator. Well, the only president I know that signed a mandate that people had to buy into something whether they wanted to or not is Obama. So, as far as I can tell, Obama would be the dictator. I'm not really trying to be like, I'm not trying to fan the flames. I'm just telling the facts, That is a verifiable fact. And that was one of the reasons I voted for Trump, because I was just simply hoping maybe he would be able to fix part of the healthcare system. But, I find myself, and I thought of this earlier today, I kind of want to post it on my Facebook. I was like, I'm far too busy defending the truth and not defending Trump. I could give a fuck less about Trump. You understand that, right? I don't care if he fails. I don't care if he succeeds. I just don't give a shit. What I care about is the truth. And I defend the truth. And a lot of the times, all the statistics and all the media, I've never seen a president so scrutinized, so demonized in the media my fucking entire life. I'm 34 years old, so I think this is the fourth president I've seen. So it was Bush Daddy, Clinton, Bush Jr., then Obama, and now, what's his name? Trumpy. So that's 5. So I've seen 5. So the other 4, I've never seen anything quite as bad. Now, Obama was pretty bad. I will give him some credit. There was fucking, white supremacist groups walking around with Obama hanging from a rope. It was a piñata. That shit ain't cool. That's, so. I'll give it to Obama too, man. There were definitely people attacking him. Abso-fucking-lutely. But I've never, anything Trump does is wrong. And that's where I get upset, because I don't fucking care about Trump. What I care about is the lies, deceit, and dishonesty. I can't stand it. So I'm far too busy defending the truth and being distracted by, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's just fucking annoying. That's basically all I'm trying to point out here, is when you get in these debates, these battles, especially when you're a guy like me that is basic. I don't really care, I do, but I don't. I definitely don't want to see my country go down in flames. That's for goddamn sure. I think a lot of us can agree on that one. You know what I mean? Whether it's Trump or an Easter egg or Hillary Clinton or whoever the fuck is behind that chair, really, it doesn't matter, because the Federal Reserve makes all the decisions. We saw that blatantly today. Or what was it, the other day or whatever. This is what sparked the conversation in the first place, as the Federal Reserve basically told Trump he can go fuck himself. He's not going to get that $5.7 billion bucks. And I'm just trying to tell you, I don't care if Trump gets that money or not. What I do care is the relevancy of the situation. It could be anybody in that seat. What I'm trying to say is $5.7 billion is that's like that's piss money. That's nothing. That's nothing to these people. That's like a rocket engine, you know, just one that goes on the side of a shuttle. That's nothing to these people. I know that Trump is trying to do the best to protect his country more than the other presidents, but he is doing it the right way. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. You know, there are some things that I do not like Trump about that he's not taking action on. You know, I have my own qualms with Trump. Trust me. But I'm not going to sit here and lie to myself just to hate the man. I mean, racist, prove it. Misogynist, prove it. Oh, he said he grabbed him by the pussy. Big fucking deal. Jesus Christ. You know, I can't understand, you know, all that bullshit that they're trying to get. I mean, it's been 2.5 years now, right? I hated the two Bush, and I think Obama was useless and lame. Now I gotta disagree with you. Obama did some fucked up shit. I have statistics on that, actually. But he did a few good things. One, he sold more guns than any other president. And another thing, that he made it so young black men could, you know, look at the future as, I can be more than just a rapper, or I can be more than just a basketball player. You know, I can be goddamn president of the United States if I work hard and put my mind to it. You know, and I think America, on top of that, just since we're on the topic, is ready for a woman president too. Absolutely. I just didn't think a lot of people were going to vote for Clinton, no matter what. No matter what. Trump could have been, basically Hillary could have been up against a fucking ham sandwich, and everybody would have voted for the ham sandwich. I'm telling you right damn now. At least a ham sandwich would fill your belly. Hillary wouldn't do shit for you. But we're ready for a woman president. Absolutely. There's no question about that. You know, I see it every day. And there's a lot of women candidates, that, so you guys know. There's like 15 of them. 15 women and get this, they're all Democrat. Every one of them. We're not going to have much of a Republican choice this 2020, guys. I hope you're aware of that. We're not going to have pretty much any Republican choice. And you can blame the media for that one. You want to know why? Because of the fanning of the flames. The absolute disinformation propaganda campaign that we see every single time we turn on that news today. It's just absolute Trump hate. You know, Trump propaganda. Absolute. You know. And because of this, I think it's really gotten to the point where almost anybody on the right, any conservative, Republican, you name it, is almost scared to even stand up. I mean, there's some fearless ones. Rand Paul comes to mind. Not Ron Paul, but Rand Paul comes to mind. There's some fearless people in Congress that are willing to take that bullet. I think Ted Cruz is another one. But I'm just saying, not a big Republican choice this 2020. We're gonna have a lot of Democrats. Oh yes. And Bernie plans on running as an independent and a Democrat. I don't know what the fuck is going through that loony cuckoo's head.
You know, we gotta have free health care for everyone. We have to make sure it's all free and everyone can go to school at the same time and get out at the same time and make sure it's free. Free, free, free.
That's Bernie's argument right there. That's pretty much all that guy ever talks about. Never talks about how he's going to back it up and make it free. Never talks about how we're going to get down that road. It's just,
you want it, you got it. It's going to be free, and you're going to get it.
That's why young people love Bernie. Because they don't want to work for fucking nothing. Oh, wow, did you hear him? He says it's free. It's all free. Everything's free. Jesus, vote for him. I'll never have to work again. Trump is not good. CG20 Germany, the most hated. Trump. I don't believe that for a second. And the only reason why that would be is because you have Merkel running the show. And as far as Germany's political opinion, it's like very small to me, considering Germany was once one of the strongest powers on the face of this earth, and now it's unrecognizable, completely covered in Islamic robes. Show is for Ron Paul. All the way. Yeah, but Ron Paul's not a politician, Show. He's a college professor. I mean, sure, he's on the occasional talk show, but he's no longer a politician. He teaches class. You got to get behind his son, Rand Paul, if you want to go down the Paul road. Mm-hmm. Did you know that? Of course you knew that. Of course you knew that already, didn't you? German is what? Here, I'll say it slower for you. Covered in Islamic robes. Yeah. In tent cities. As far as the fucking eye can see, it's almost unrecognizable. Germany. He did know. Yeah, I figured he did. So you kind of can't back the man, you know. I hope he does well in his endeavors as far as, you know, professing, but as far as in the political game, all he can do is speculate. Why? Because Merkel allowed it to happen. That's why. Merkel allowed it to happen. Straight up. People profess inside Germany streets. I've seen it. I've seen videos of it. They stand on soapboxes and milk crates and tell you how they're going to infiltrate your women and your work and outbreed your race and infiltrate you and take over your land and your cities and take over your work and take over your women, take over your families. Eventually it will be Islam and no longer Germany. All right, well, then it's bullshit. My bad. But I highly doubt it is. You know, highly doubt it is. Same things going on in France. Same things going on in Sweden. You know what I mean? It's a highly sophisticated Islamic takeover. And I don't expect you to understand it. I really don't. Hello, bad guy. Aw, shit. Exactly the same thing in France. I am German. I don't dispute that. I'm sure you are. Go outside. Go outside and say hi to a Muslim for me. Say hello, Mr. Muslim. I don't want to go back there anymore. No, and that's... Oh, that makes me want to play a song. Oh! I haven't played this song in so long, you guys.
It is time for this incredible woman to step into the role that she is meant to have. And we,
all of us, are going to help her get there.
Okay. Here she is!
That's not it.
I wouldn't go to France. I wouldn't go to France. Because France is no longer France. France is no longer France. I wouldn't go to France. I wouldn't go to France. Because France is no longer France. France is no longer France. I wouldn't go to France. I wouldn't go to France. Because France is no longer France. France is no longer France. I wouldn't go to France.
And that's enough of that. My friends, I would not go to France. It's another state that's covered in Islamic terror. And you know what? California is also looking the same goddamn way. When the fuck are we gonna wake up? I'm looking at me too in the goddamn mirror. I'm looking at all of us, man. When the hell are we gonna realize that this is not no bullshit? This is a highly sophisticated takeover. And let me tell you, the Islamic regime, the Islamic military warriors have had very few setbacks in their conquest. I urge you to read up on the Aztec warriors. I urge you to read up on the Incas. And trust me, bro.
I wouldn't go to France.
So, they're collapsing, right? This is the fastest way I can explain it. They're collapsing the third world with the first world to collapse the first world. So they'll have a basically like an infinite, what am I trying to say? Like she kind of just explained it in socialism. You'll have a base class that will basically run off the government, if the government is even going to stand for it. Because you see what's happening in France now, where the Yellow Vest movement is actually revolting against its government. For surrender, not a surprise, Muslims taking over France. The most Muslims have no problem. Yeah, right. You need to read the Quran, my friend. That's part of it, right? It says, show your enemy your love, but never the hate in your heart. You need to infiltrate the infidel and terrorize the non-believers. It says right in the Quran, my friend. Terrorize the non-believers, my friend. It's not a religion of peace, it's a religion of war. I mean, it's insane, dude. I mean, you could go on and on and on. You know that?
France is no longer France. France is no longer France. I wouldn't go to France. I wouldn't go to France. Because France is no longer France. France is no longer France. I wouldn't go to France. I wouldn't go to France.
Alright. Look at the Bible itself. Look, yes, I'm not going to sit here and argue with the fact that Christians had 600 years of beheading people in the name of Jesus Christ. I get that. But that's all in the past. I'm talking about now. I'm talking about right now, man. Check it out. The shoe bomber was a Muslim. The Beltway snipers were Muslims. The Fort Hood shooter was a Muslim. The underwear bomber was a Muslim. The USS Cole bombers were Muslims. The Madrid train bombers were Muslims. The Bali nightclub bombers were Muslims. The London subway bomber was a Muslim. The Moscow theater attackers were Muslims. The Boston Marathon bombers were Muslims. The Pan Am flight of 93 bombers were Muslims. The Air Force, the Iranian embassy takeover was by a Muslim. The Beirut U.S. Embassy bombers were Muslims. Libyan U.S. Embassy attack was by Muslims. The Buenos Aires suicide bombers were Muslims. I mean, I could go on and on and on and on and on, dude. Fuck out of here, man. How you gonna tell me?
Because France is no longer France. France is no longer
What? Show me in the newspaper right now where Christians are bombing themselves in the name of their religion, dog. Come on now. I'm not trying to sit here and say Christians are better than fucking Muslims. That's not the debut. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that at all. I don't give a fuck. I'm saying that Muslims are going around killing motherfuckers in the name of their religion, and they're one of the only religions doing it right now. So you're laughing at, I don't know how many people dying? That's pretty sick, dude. What do you think? Huh, King? Huh, King? You're laughing at, like, hundreds of people being bombed, if not thousands. You think that's funny, huh? You sick fuck. Why go USA to Iraq? I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. And what about the place of woman in Muslim religion? She is nothing. And that's another thing about collapsing the third world with the first world and collapsing that type of misogyny, because anybody knows, like true Islamic Pakistan, anybody that follows Sharia law and the more radical parts of the Quran know that women are treated like shit. It's absolute full-blown misogyny. So in order to, and this is what I think is really stupid, because you have this woman movement, right? This march for women movement here, where women are trying to be powerful. Look at me, I'm so big and bad. But then they're also progressive, and then they campaign to collapse a misogynistic fucking race onto themselves. It's just crazy to me. Dude, Al-Qaeda is Muslims. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Anybody that follows that type of ideology, man, doesn't matter if they come from Iraq or not. Those were the Sads, bud. That's all fucking. It's all radical. Yeah, Muslim rape gangs. Yeah, white women. No fucking surprise. And then Sweden's just as bad, dude. I mean, next to Congo. Next to the Congo of Africa, the Congo of Africa is the rape capital of the world. But, dude, pretty fucking close second is Sweden, man. Let me tell you what. Because France is no longer France. France is no longer France. I wouldn't go to France. I wouldn't go to France. Because France is no longer France. France is no longer France. I wouldn't go to France. I wouldn't go to France. Because France is no longer France. France is no longer France. I wouldn't go to France. I wouldn't go to France. Because France is no longer France. France is no longer France. I wouldn't go to France. That's incorrect, sir. They are criminals, yes, but in that religion, if you perform a jihad, then you are guaranteed a spot in the kingdom of Allah. So these people that have no hope left, these people that have done wrong in their life beyond redemption, will actually perform jihad to try to redeem themselves. So what's a jihad? Basically, you try to take down as many non-believers as you can. Because France is no longer France. France is no longer France. I wouldn't go to France. I wouldn't go to France. Because France is no longer France. France is no longer France. Do you know what jihad is? Have I looked at the rules for jihad? No, I'll be honest with you. I wasn't aware that there were rules, and I even read the bitch. I've read quite a few passages, man, quite a few. But the Quran, man, is very, very tough to read because it's all over the fucking place. Like you don't just read it from front to back. That's not how you do it. It's fucking all over the place. Because France is no longer France. France is no longer France. France. I wouldn't go to France. I wouldn't go to France.
Because France is no longer France. France is no longer France.
That shit was funny though. Is KKK the real American? That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Is KKK the real American? No. No. That's a real display of ignorance is what that is. I guess a lot of people think I'm racist because I don't grovel to the feet of other fucking races. You know what I mean? Fuck it. I don't understand what the big fucking deal is. You know what I mean? You do realize black people own white slaves, right? It's in the history books. I mean, the Holocaust was literally 70 years ago, and you don't see a bunch of Jewish lives matter in the street, do you? No, you don't see that. NPD, the real German. I don't know if that makes any sense. What is NPD? What is that? NPD. What is German NPD?
According to Wikipedia, the National Democratic Party of Germany is a far-right and ultranationalist political party in Germany.
There you go. So it was a natural nationalist party, right? Far right, alt-right. Nah, I don't think we have too much room for that in America. But I will tell you this, I'd rather hang out with a bunch of alt-right fucking white supremacists than a bunch of Islamic Muslims any fucking day of the week. I'll tell you that right now. I'd feel a whole lot safer. Yeah, it is. Yeah, but so I don't understand why it's so hard for you to understand when you look at all the statistics that it looks really bad, bro. It looks really bad. And it goes all the way from, you mentioned one name, Al-Qaeda. It's a very small branch of the system that is ISIS. So it's a major network, and it's been going on for, if not 1,000 years, if not longer. It's a crusade, man. They are on a crusade, whether you want to acknowledge it or not. It's fine by me. So are you Christian then? Because I don't understand that. Because Jewish people are Muslim, but they're in Israel, right? And now you have Jewish people. See, that's what we call Jewish here in USA. Jewish is a good Muslim. I have no problems with Jewish people. You know what I'm saying? I have no problems with that. No problems. Some of the best fucking people I ever met in my life were Jewish. Hell, I was trained by a Jewish person. So we call that Islam, ISIS, and Al-Qaeda is criminal. See, we're on the same page. Because here in America, we call the other side of this, there's a flip side to that. The positive would be called Jewish, as far as I know. There's people, as far as I know, that practice a Muslim faith, lighting the Hanukkah, Passover. I'm trying to think of some more Jewish shit. Honey, help me out.
What?
Some more Jewish holidays. You can't think of any either?
Hanukkah.
But anyways, it's not important. See, you see how much I don't give a shit? It's not that important to me. You know what I mean? So, I don't care what Jewish people do over here because I ain't worried about them. I have no problems with that. Kyle's Jewish, see? There you go. I got no problems with Jewish people. Everybody that I know who's Jewish is kick-ass. They ain't trying to infiltrate and outbreed us. You know what I'm saying? They ain't trying to do all that crazy shit. They ain't trying to stick their ass in the air and, anyways. As you can see, I'm racist as fuck towards that. I don't know if is that considered racist? If I fucking hate Islam, ISIS, Al-Qaeda, all them terrorist Muslim Brotherhood groups that claim Sharia law and things like that. So what is that? Am I prejudiced? Racist? Am I a religionist? What am I? Or am I just a hateful motherfucker? Am I just a bigot? Am I just a hateful bigot? Is that what it is? I agree. I agree, Kingsving. I know very good and caring Muslim people, but ISIS and Al-Qaeda are living them such a bad name. Right. And why do you think that is, little French lady? Because we are ignorant. You are just realistic, Riff. No. I mean, maybe, yeah. But I'm brave enough to ask the questions, I think. I don't know how realistic I'm being right now. But I'm brave enough to ask the questions. And I think the question that comes to mind right now is... how can we give that community a voice? You know what I mean? You see what the fucking problem is, man. It's just so hard to figure out who's trying to infiltrate when it comes to that sort of thing. And the only reason why I'm skeptical of it is because I already see it happening on college campuses where people are trying to convert people over to Islam. So, I'm not really sure. I'm not down with that. I'm just not. We don't, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, and I'm sure it's a very, very bigoted one, a very, very ignorant one. I'm not disputing that. I don't think there's room for Islam in America. Just my opinion. I think that our very Christian nature or Catholic nature directly offends those from the Islam faith. No, I disagree with that too, because there's not a lot of hate in the world, bro. The only hate I see is coming from that religion, bro. Every other race and religion is peaceful as shit, right? You tell me what other race is kicking up storms. Christ, do you realize we've been at war in Afghanistan so long that the people that are being deployed in Afghanistan now weren't even born when 9/11 happened? Are you aware of that? I'm just saying, man. Open your eyes a little bit. This shit just goes on and on and on. It's a perpetual war. It's an end game. There is no end. That's the fucking joke. Have you looked the Torah? Nope. But, to look at it from a billionaire point of view, if I had a company that, was manufacturing steel and metal, aluminum, copper, and brass, and I was making belt loops, buckles, shoes, and I was making gun butts, bump stocks, and I was making ammunition and lower and upper receivers, well then, you know what? I would be making a fucking fortune, right? Back in World War II, that was the Industrial Revolution. Why do you think that was? Because war is good for business, people. It's good for business. And so a lot of these industrial companies blew up. And then when the World War II stopped, a lot of these companies went like, damn, well, there goes our money. We need to figure out a way to create more wars. Thus the Cold War. And that shit went on forever and ever and ever. And we're still creating wars as we do it every single day. And that's what we're really good at. So, this is what I suggest. I suggest to you that ISIS is a dark, sinister force. But I also suggest to you that there is an even more sinister force on top of ISIS telling ISIS where to go and what to do. I 157% believe that there is an overlord of sorts. There is a dark, sinister, shadowy figure that we haven't seen yet. Perhaps he was hanging out with what's his face? Who's that guy? Dick Cheney. Ah, shit. You look at the Bible? Nope. I don't read the Bible either, brother. Nope. I stay right away from shit like that. I'm just talking to you like a human being. I don't want to be influenced. Yeah. Golden Jennifer, what's going on? I'm trying not to be influenced. All I see, right? All this is opinion from action, right? This is just shit what I see. What I see on the news, what I see in like all these videos like crazyshit.com, Christians being beheaded in the streets, gays being beat up and thrown off a roof. I'm just saying, man, all kinds of shit. So it's really tough for me to sit there and think, and when you have a law protecting it, on top of that, when you have a law protecting it, it's like, goddamn, like Sharia law literally protects it. And you see all these images on Google of these men herding up women like fucking cattle, whipping them in the back with a fucking stick and shit so they can all get raped. Oh my god, dude. Don't even get me started on that. You say the Quran is the most book with hate, and you have... If you say Reddit, yes. Yes, and no, I didn't read it. 17 Apologetics Acts read it for me on a YouTube channel. I just kind of listened. Exactly. Yeah. And if you're talking about the Old Testament was pretty fucked up as well. But I mean, again, we're just comparing apples to oranges. I'm trying to get Christians and bombings to stop while you're trying to get me to understand the difference between Christian and Islam. I could give a fuck less. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you we need to stop the bombings at the Ariana Grande concerts. We need to stop the shootings in Las Vegas. We need to stop the fucking bombings in the gay clubs. We need to stop the shootings in the gay clubs. We need to stop the school shootings, the gang shootings, because every fucking time you turn around, it's a motherfucking Muslim. Right? I'm just saying. Every fucking time you turn around, it's some asshole screaming Allah Akbar and blowing himself up. It's bullshit. Was a Christ. So I don't even know what that is. Is that a different Bible that I'm unaware of? See, you teaching me some shit right now. I like this. You teaching me some stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I never read the Bible. I've read scriptures. I've never sat down and read it from, front to back, but I have read scriptures. I mean, who hasn't read a Bible scripture? They're all over the goddamn place. You know what I mean? Nope. I get most of my Quran and Islam information from a really awesome YouTube channel. The guy takes a lot of time and breaks it all down. I think his name is 17 Acts Apologetic. Acts Apologetic 17. Something like that. Hey, Russia has cleaner streets than we do. You know what I'm saying? Russia has a 1950s constitution. Like, they pretty much adopted what America used to be, because they know that it fucking works. You know, when Trump says, let's make America great again, he's not lying. America used to be a bad motherfucker. We were the number one in Olympics, number one in, you know, most lived, number one in medicine, number one in everything, dude. Manufacturing, steel, everything, right? We were pretty much the number one import and export as far as, you know, trade, economics, you know, agriculture. Pretty much America was the shit. And Russia, as far as I can tell, adopted like the 1950s America, back when America was like on the top of their game, like making every goddamn thing, back when made in USA fucking meant something. And so Russia wants to adopt that and do it. And I wish them the best. The Quran isn't a gay apology. David and I never thought about that. The Quran is just one big apology for being gay for Muhammad. I'm so sorry. I wanted to touch the children. I wanted to marry the 9-year-old. Or was it 6? 9 or 6? I can't remember. The biggest terror group is Christian and have child soldiers in Africa. You have to show me that shit. And you know what? I wouldn't half doubt it, dude. I wouldn't half doubt it. But I gotta tell you, they don't like white people around there. I was reading some shit about how they were having white genocide in Africa. You better not be white in Africa. In certain parts of Africa, obviously, right? Because, I mean, you have really beautiful parts of Africa, like Egypt and all that. But as far as I could tell, it was like southern Africa, like down in the Congo and shit. You got white genocide going on. What you gonna do? Fuck it, right? I will punch any punch in Judy's show. Okay. Heck yeah. I don't know. Is Judy a show or something? Hell yeah. Shall we play a little bit more? Yeah, if you want to get on the gay talk, there's a lot of problems going on. There's a lot of problems going on in the gay community. Let me explain it to you. The lesbians are pissed off at the transgenders because transgenders are ruining sports and entertainment for women. That's right. So what's happening is you have these born as male, identifying as females, signing up for sports, wrestling, swimming, you name it, and absolutely destroying the records, right? And it's pissing off, especially pissing off not only the sports community, but it's pissing off the goddamn lesbians, because these guys are supposed to be, you know, women hear me roar and women are strong, and, you know, these fucking transgenders going around destroying our good goddamn name, right? So you got a couple of lesbians, I can't remember who the fuck their names are, but one of them is a lawyer, and I guess they're filing a lawsuit against, get this, the transgenders, not just one or two, all of them, because they want to remove the T from LGB. They don't want that T on that bitch no more. Transgenders are fucking sickos, according to them. They're sickos and they need to just go away. And then another thing that happened was Olympics. The Olympics decided to pass a couple of rules that are being exploited, and I don't know if they're going to get a lot of backlash. We'll have to see what happens, but Apparently, you do not have to be going through hormonal treatment, and you don't have to have any pre-op or post-op surgery in order to identify as a female in the Olympics. So, like, you have all these different, guys going around saying that they're going to sign up as a female and go into the Olympics, and that is it's a travesty. Honestly, it's a mockery, and there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with differences between men and women. This equality shit is getting out of fucking hand, man. You know what I mean? It really is. There's no problems identifying physical and differences and strengths and weaknesses between men and female. It's mind-boggling. So, don't you worry. Your good old friend Riff Raff has come up with a plan to stop this madness. You ready? I say Trump identifies as a woman. That's right. Because that would either do two things, right? Either the LGBTQ community would have to recognize him as the very first female president of the United States of America, or admit it's all fucking bullshit and go back to your little rainbow hidey holes. You goddamn snowflakes. Right? Right? What do you think? That's what I think. Tell me what y'all think. Trumpet was a brass section. No. You see, and King, I'm not trying to like isolate you, bro. I'm not trying to be like, I'm not trying to dog your religion, dude. You know what I mean? If that's what you think, not at all. You know, if you're not strapping bombs and going around fucking hanging out with ISIS and shit, dude, then I ain't got no problems with you. If you're only pursuing happiness and whatever your dream is inside your head and you're going for it, you trying to get those goals done, then I ain't got no problems with you, dude. Gay people who like guys can be themselves too. If gays can be gay, and then people who don't like guys can be themselves too. So shut the fuck up about it. Nah, I don't think I will. I'm going to continue to exercise my freedom of speech, my friend. When I want to relax, I watch the original Ghostbusters. And who wouldn't? Because you're not going to watch the female Ghostbusters because they goddamn ruined it. And I love females. Love them. I love strong, independent, wholesome, hearty goddamn women. But when this whole feminist agenda is thrown on you like a goddamn capture net, it's awkward. When they force it on you, it's weird. Alright? So, stop it. Just stop it. There's nothing wrong with a good, strong, masculine man. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with having two big old balls and a big old cock between your legs. There's nothing fucking wrong with it. Get over it, you fucking beta males. Fuck out of here with that. It's just mind-boggling to me, because I'll probably be looked at today as, oh, he's so insensitive. Oh. But in 5 years from now, when political correctness eats itself alive, people like me will be looked back upon as fucking visionaries. Like, damn, they knew what it was like the whole damn time. And it's all good. It's going way too far. That's it. See, and and what's crazy is my wife would be a feminist if feminism wasn't completely destroyed into what it is today. You know what I mean? Feminism is disgusting. There is nothing powerful about wiping menstrual blood on your face. There's nothing powerful about doing naked yoga while you're menstruating, okay? This shit is fucking strange. It needs to stop. Please. You know what? Men just need to start doing it too. What we need to do is just start doing full-on upside-down splits on our fucking just balls and hang, just, you know what I mean? That way, you can see the opposite effect of this bullshit, because it's out of hand. It really is.
Start coming on everything. Red and white make pink.
Just act like a male feminist. Easy pussy. Dude. I can't even hate the player that's playing the game. If that's how you get pussy, bro, then you do it. You do what you gotta do. Let me tell you how to do it even easier. You should get a tattoo of some scars on your arms and shit. That way you can, like, add even more fucking, fake ass stories to your fake ass character that you made up to go get your pussy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? God forbid you be real, huh? God forbid you find somebody that likes you for you. Man, that would just be terrible, wouldn't it? God damn it. What's happening to the world nowadays? What's happening to them? How do you reach these kids? Act like a feminist. Dude. I can't even tell you how inaccurate that is, dude. If you show a guy, right, a regular fucking dude in his, jeans ripped up, like, I could look up let's just look up, I'm just going to type in image of male feminist.
Pictures of male feminist. Here you go.
Okay. Okay, you ready, dude? I'm just gonna find the first fucking male feminist. I'm trying to find one. Do they even exist, bro? Where they at, dude? There we go. There's some goddamn male feminists. There we go. Oh yeah, these guys are getting all kinds of pussy, bro. Dude, these dudes are smashing and rolling in the pussy, bro. Ladies, little French lady, any lady, are you gonna climb into bed with that? Yeah, I highly doubt it. Wow. Seems that it could be so easy to live in harmony, whatever your sex preferences and religion. You just need to accept different ways. Yeah, but Satan, I totally understand, and that's a very harmony way of thinking. And I love that way of thinking. It's beautiful. But Satan always finds a way to pervert it and invert it and reverse it. Hence the transgenders. Transgenders use sexuality as a weapon in order to get into bathrooms of the opposite sex, for example. Transgenders can identify as different ages, different sexes, in order to get into areas that they weren't normally allowed to be in. And there's many, many, many cases of transgenders absolutely doing horrific things. Not even that long ago, there was I think a week and a half ago, there was a video of a transgender male walking into a convenience store with an axe and literally fucking whacking people with it. I'm just saying, dude. Satan always will find a way to pervert it, to invert it, and reverse it. Baphomet has no laws, no bounds, and will find willing followers always. We just need to learn how to identify it and recognize it. And like you said, learn from one another, especially when they're using our goodness and our positivity and our faith against us. That's when we need to have our eyes open the most. Absolutely. Absolutely. Did I strike a nerve, Dylan? You seem a little upset. What happened to your feminist talk, bro? Do you have a pussy hat? Where's your pussy hat, Dylan? Oh shit. Dylan. Where's your pussy hat, Dylan? Is it about guitar time again? I'm thinking it is. Dylan. Where's your pussy hat, Dylan? Here we go.
On the track.
See you, Dylan.
www.valentinebeats.com.
Hey, King. Thanks for debating with me, dude. I don't know if you already left, man. I appreciate that. That was a lot of fun. You know, love conversating with people from different races, religions, backgrounds, countries. I love that shit, man. Thank you for engaging with me. Thank you for debating with me.
Introducing Wendy's $5 Giant Junior Bacon Cheeseburger Meat.
Trap camp. Trap camp.
Hey, Joe. Where you going with that gun of yours?
Little Jimmy Jimmy. I think I was a little out of tune during that song. I want to freshen it up here. So I am coming out of both speakers. I was wondering if I was. I was wondering if I was coming out of both speakers. And I am. That sounds pretty good to me. I mean, you know. My mouth is dry, face is numb. Play this jam for you. I was out of tune. Still out of tune. NorCal. What's going on? War salute, my friend.
There's something in the air. There's
All is well, man. All is well, sir. Just playing a little guitar in here. Just playing a little guitar, hanging out, doing my thing. Let me know when you're off, chat. Well, when I hop off here, I gotta go to bed because I gotta work in the morning. What time is it now? Yeah, it's 9 o'clock, so I was probably gonna be out of here pretty soon. I want to play a little more guitar because I didn't play too much. I'm gonna play that song. It's gonna be dope. Boo! Oh, I know. You work a lot. No, I'm saying I can do it. I'm just saying I gotta go to bed fucking by like 11, the latest. I gotta get up at 6 a.m. I'm sure you do too. But I do want to play some more guitar, if you don't mind. If you don't mind, my friend NorCal, I just want to play some more guitar. I don't mind. I just want to play some more guitar. Unless if it's urgent. Obviously, if you need me right now, I can drop everything. If it's urgent, then you have my attention, my friend. I don't mind if NorCal needs me right away. I don't mind, I think that's perfectly okay. Not uber urgent. King NorCal is a great person so far, from what I've seen, but you know what? My eyes are always watching. I started casting stones way too early, man. I ain't got no more windows left in my glass house. No windows left, man. All right, check this jam out. I'm pissed. go. How's it sound out there, King NorCal? I've been asking everybody. I just want to ask you too. So what I've done here is I brought out my Pro Mackie Studio monitor speakers. I've had these things in the closet for like ever. I brought those bad boys out. And then I bought this shit right here. And then so I'm putting this on a stereo because I read the instructions and it said if you're trying to get like the most high quality high definition sound as far as instruments go, you want to put it through the stereo, which is like this one microphone right here in the front, and then it has a little bit of a microphone out here in the back. So that's, and then it noise cancels all sound in the side. Yeah.
Do you think I'm a bad person, Mr. Cusno? I think you are deeply human, and I pray. This is a story.
Every time I hear see King NorCal, I always think of that song, man.
It's amazing. Especially the people.
Friday, crispy bacon. And brioche bun. The brunch burger's a win, because now I can have brunch whenever I want.
It's a real brunch, champ.
Always think of that song. And then that song always makes me think of this next song. Oh my gosh, it's always the same, isn't it? One thing leads to another. You know what I mean? So, I don't know if NorCal left, but that's fine. That's okay. That's alright. I just, man, every time I see that guy, I'm like, oh, I always think of Amon Amarth for some reason. The Viking warrior salute. I mean, you can't have a warrior without fucking Amon Amarth, you know? That's like the warrior goddamn music. You know what I mean? Let me hit this shit real quick. You understand? Warrior music. I wonder if there's any other warrior music out there. You know what I mean? Like, you know, just really good, like there is one song that I know. I'll play it for you guys. Oh, shitty part is I might need to be in drop C for that. Nah, maybe not. You know what I want to play, honey?
What?
The Viking song by Metalocalypse. What was their name? Oh yeah, Death Clock. Death Clock. Well, I remember Metalocalypse. I just
That is true.
had a hard time with the damn band name. Oh, it's called The Lost Vikings. Oh, I'm retarded. Telling you, I need to be in drop C for this one. I do like that song, but that's like, it's like one of the only other songs I can think of that has that sound, that you know. Let's play the Viking Warrior song, please. Is there a Viking Warrior song? Is there really? Viking Warrior song. Who's it by? Who's it by? Viking War. Who's it by? There's a bunch of Viking stuff in here. I'm not sure if I'm finding the right one. You know what I mean? Was it by Zeppelin? Who was it by? Viking song, The Path to Valhalla. That sounds pretty promising. I don't know it. Hey, that was another one there. That one doesn't have a name. That one does not have a name. I still didn't figure out this Viking Warrior song. Sounds good though. I'm loving that. Thank you very much. Still didn't figure out that Viking Warrior, man. I am sorry about that. Damn it. I love that friggin' song though. This is gonna be the next one I play. We'll try to smooth it out a little bit. I've been staying up late lately because I like streaming a lot more now. Look at me. I normally stop at 2 hours or 2:40 now. I like streaming now again. I know. I'm streaming again. It's exciting. It's exciting. I like it. I like it. I kind of like lost a little bit of the luster that the channel had because I was, I used to have a really structured stream. Now I just come on here and just kind of wing it, and a lot of that, was really, it was a lot of fun to do. I do it anyways, regardless. I am just a news hound. I am an information whore. I love it. So, it was just second nature just to kind of write down a couple of topics on a piece of paper, figure out a few videos that would back up what I'm talking about, and slap it on damn down there on the playroom for everybody to see. So that's pretty much what I did. So I took down my blue light. Don't work no more. So I'm going to get a new light. I was thinking, I really like the stars that, what's his name has? Cold Bodies? I think that's really cool. I might pick something up like that. I can already hear him now. He's biting off Cold Bodies. He's biting off... Man, you can't do anything on the playroom without somebody coming in here and being like, you only did that because somebody did that. And I'll give straight up credit to David City of Trees and Laura Croft because they literally got me motivated to build my streaming room, I love both talking politics and listening to your music. See, and that is harmony to me. That is beautiful. We'll talk a little bit about how Trump sucks. Talk a little bit about geopolitics and maybe even with a dash of conspiracy and some flat earth on the side, You never can tell what we're going to be talking about in here. And then when I'm bored of talking and people aren't engaging anymore, I slide the microphone this way and start playing guitar. Really like this new setup, so it's a lot of fun. I'm having a great time with it. But consistency will be the key, and once people see me more often and things like that, I have a lot of hate. I have a lot of haters because they can't handle the truth, and that's really the bottom line. And I challenge any one of them to debate me. It's not a problem, But hey, it is what it is. So, with that said, let's play some more goddamn guitar. I'm gonna take a dab though, real quick. I know the facts are on my side as far as the politics in the playroom go. I'll tell you that right now. I don't care how many people try to make me out to be some kind of bad guy. Say hello to the bad guy. I have to put my guitar down to do this. What? Wicked Gay Line. I gotta tell you, I have some French lady. I got some brand new names coming up in here. Got me wondering shit, you know what I mean? I don't know, but hey, what up, Wicked? How you doing, man? we go. getting there. It's definitely getting there. Definitely getting there, French lady. pretty much played out. That's an infinite loop, just so you know. That's like if I was in a bar and I just need to kill time. That just plays and plays, and I can just keep on hitting those bluesy little riffs over and over. You know, it's just, that's like one of those ambient songs that, like, you know, just kind of pass the time. Everybody, you know, feels good. It lightens the mood. It's, you know, people like to talk over it. You know, I feel like that's good atmosphere music is what I think. My opinion. So, you know, this young man wants to take another rip and dab. You know I do. I just want to give a massive, massive shout out to Little French Lady. Little French Lady, what size t-shirt are you? Little French Lady, what size t-shirt you be? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like an atmospheric type of music, you know. Boom, boom, bam, 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 boom, boom, bam, bam, boom. It's got that walking, you know. I almost feel like somebody was just walking and was like, "This is the beat we're gonna put this song to," at a walking pace, you know. You're a small? Fuck my life. I have no smalls. God damn it. I don't even have a medium. Shit. Let me look. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Can you help me find a small? Do we have a small in the house?
I know we don't have any.
But do we at least have like a medium?
We might have a medium, but it might be.
Here we go. Medium. This one's a medium. I want to give this to you, Little French Lady, because you always show me so much support. You're always here. You're always hanging out. You're always jamming, and I want to show you support back. I want to give this to you. Would that be okay? Can we hook up at another time, and perhaps I could get your address so I can mail this to you, or perhaps a P.O. box if you feel safer with that. But I would like to give this to you. And it's a medium, so it might be a little big on you, you know, but you can, you know, you can tie it on the side or something. You know how you ladies do your t-shirts. So that's Little French Ladies now. That belongs to her.
Sounds good.
You know, and I just really appreciate you. You always coming in, showing that mad love. You and Show, you guys are awesome. I really appreciate all that. You know, I have weird emotions. I don't know if a lot of people know that I take medication to regulate my emotions. That's why I don't accurately portray them, you know, but I really, really do appreciate it. You know what I mean? I might not come off like I do, but I have a medication that literally numbs me and, like, keeps me mellow and chill all the damn time. So it kind of fucks up my reactions to things where I should get, like, really excited, or I feel like I should be overzealous about something, and I just can't do it. I just don't have it in me. How can I give you my address? Well, we'll have to do it in a private setting, you know. As long as it's private, as long as it's a private message that no one can get their hands on and can be deleted afterwards, that would be for the best. Yes, I'll give you my cell phone number. It's fine. I mean, I can call internationally, and then you can either do it that way. I really don't mind. I've sent things to Mary Pike before, so I know that I know I've sent things over the border before. No big deal. You know what I mean? It's like $26 to send it to over the border. You know that, honey?
No, it's not that much down at the post office. Like 13.
No, it's $26 to go over the border.
No.
Yeah.
To mail that?
Yeah.
It wasn't that much when we sent it to.
Mary Pike?
No, to Laura.
I know. Laura was
in
cheaper.
Ireland. Laura was cheap.
Mary Pike was more expensive.
That is so messed up.
I know.
We sent it all the way to Ireland.
That's the North American Free Trade Agreement for you.
Yeah.
That's That's NAFTA. Good old Trudeau. It's like, you goddamn Americans want to send mail up here. You're gonna fucking pay. You're gonna pay. I love your personality, Riss. I always consider you as a friend. I will always remember when you played Dire Straits for me at 5 a.m. That sounds like something I would do. Dire Straits. Let me see if I can do this. Alienware. What's going on? That's kind of a dope-ass name. I like that. Alienware. I like that. I really would love to get my hands on an Alienware, though. For reals. Like, for reals. I would love to get my hands on that. But yes, I will, do I have you as a friend on PlayStation Network? That would be step number 1. We need to be friends on PSN. Actually, well, I have Show as a friend, so I can just hook up with him eventually and make it happen, Captain. Yeah, because I have Show on my friends list, so absolutely rootin' tootin' lootly. Hey, speaking of Show, does he know where Chrissy the Singing Gamer has been? Haven't seen him in a while. Is he all good? Doing well? I hope so. And that badass legendary Danny? Oh yeah. What you on about? I just gave my friend a t-shirt show of appreciation because she's always here hanging out. You know, not always, but you know, when it counts, it seems. I seem to notice it the most. So I wanted to give her a little something back, you know, because that's what's up. But now I'm about to do a damn rosin dab and then get back onto this guitar. Tomorrow, I don't know if I'll play so much guitar because I have to go to my mom's. Thank you for the observation, sir. I like that one. It's pretty fun. Pretty fun to do right there. I will wear your shirt very proudly and think of you. Oh, sweet. That's what's up. I appreciate that, Alien. I hate the UK Playroom all want to be gangsters. Oh my god. Yeah, I can't stand that thug swag mentality. What a waste of time. What a waste of time. You know, most of them thugs are agnostic, you know that? They're all pretty much materialistic. You know, it's all about what you have, what you got, what you don't got. And if I have it and you don't got it, that means I'm obviously better than you. It's just boring. That's such a boring way to think, you know? Certainly doesn't get you anywhere, at least spiritually. But I'm not trying to say that a nice, fast car won't get you pussy, because it will. I'm sure it would. I'm sure it will. But, you know, at the end of the day, it all becomes a bunch of bullshit, man. And when you're left in the hospital bed and nobody gives a fuck about you anymore, all you're left is with your thoughts. So you better make sure that those aren't some scary thoughts that you're left with. Yeah, no more Playroom on PlayStation 5, but that's alright. I'll stick right here on PlayStation 4. I mean, Christ, PlayStation 3's still online, for God's sake. I'll just stick right here, no big deal. It'll just be me and 0 viewers, right? I'll have 1 or 2 people in here, maybe 3, at tops 5, you know. Sometimes I can get 5, 6 people in here when I start talking about politics and conspiracy theories and flat earth and bullshit like that. Then we get the people in here. You know, because people love giving off their opinions and, you know, subjugating their, you know, basic ways and things like that. I'm high as hell. Just, you know, I'm not sure if I'm coming across right. But, you know, they want to basically try to tell you that you're wrong and that you shouldn't be thinking that way. It's just a bunch of BS, man. I think pretty good. Pretty genuine person. I give to charity. I donate to bums. I work in the field of people and work in medicine. I think I did pretty damn well. But that's what I'm saying, you know. Alien has a point. There's not going to be no PlayStation 5 on, you know, no. What am I talking about? See, I'm high as fuck. I'm dumb as hell. There's not going to be a Playroom on PS5. British 34 dog. Alright, yeah, send me a friend request, man. Laura Croft was just in here not that long ago. We were just talking about that. You know, the future of the Playroom PlayStation 5 is coming around the corner. It's obviously a thing. There's no question about that. We can all see it. It's down the pike, down the corner. So the people that enjoy streaming like this, in this sort of atmosphere, definitely gonna change. Either everybody's gonna have to stream directly off Twitch or directly off YouTube, or keep your PlayStation 4s, I guess. And I just don't see too many people doing much on the PlayStation, on the Playroom anymore after that, because I'm not. Think about it. Like, if you're the type of person that upgrades to PlayStation 5, how would you view the Playroom, right? Is that still, I guess it would still be viewable, right? Too much bullying happening. Yeah, but it didn't start out that way. Did not start out that way. Actually, it was worse, right? People were having sex and molesting each other on camera, so that was pretty intense. But Switch to Twitch. Lots of streamers did it. See, I just don't know if I belong on Twitch, man. Those guys don't like people like me. Twitch hates people like me. You know? I'm a liberal, but you wouldn't think it by the way I talk. I'm going to have to battle you on that one, Alien. I don't think there's any proof of that whatsoever. But I will tell you this, that if I was on a PlayStation 5, the last thing I would be doing is checking out Playroom. You know what I mean? But is it just going to be a massive letdown and it's just going to be a bunch of remastered games? Because if you really think that you're going to get PlayStation 5 and get all these wicked cool, awesome new ideas and new games, you got a sad fucking reality coming to you. You can only stream games in the future. Well, Playroom is a game, to be fair. That's why you can broadcast it. Yeah, because technically I'm supposed to have like little robots out here on the screen, and you know, like I can play ping pong with people and stuff like that. I know you've said that about 14 times, dude. I highly doubt Playroom is ending. But like I said, even if it does, I'm ready for it. So I just got to pick what platform I think would be best for me. And I don't know, seems like in a way it's YouTube, but in a way it's not, because YouTube has really good content creators. And Twitch is more about like actual live streaming. So I might have to go to Twitch if it goes out at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Because you can do IRL streaming on Twitch. Plus you can stream directly from your phone. Playroom is ending. It is. Yeah, dude. It's like, but you're saying it in order to like get under my skin. You know what I mean? I'm not quite sure why you keep repeating it. It's kind of like pointless. But I still, regardless, highly debate you on that one, brother. There's so many other, I mean, to shut down Playroom would to be like to shut down any other game that has low view. And to be fair, there's a lot more bullying going on other video games than goddamn Playroom. I'll tell you that right now. I stream on Twitch. I have different account though. Gotcha. See, so Twitch is probably where to go, but you know, Twitch has a really strict guideline. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get banned right off Twitch, no problem. I'm pretty damn sure, dude. Just by sitting here doing what I like to do, I'm gonna get banned off Twitch. They don't like me. They just don't like a guy like me. That's just all there is to it. A free-thinking, you know, loudmouth medical pot smoker that likes metal guitar is a no-go on Twitch, man. They don't like me. How my neighborhood celebrates New Year? Ooh. Yeah, I'll have to do that, dude. I just searched this name right here, right? That sounds like a good idea. It's madness. Oh, I bet. I'll have to check that out. Absolute goddamn rootin' tootin' lootly. That sounds like a plan. I'll watch it tomorrow while I'm at work. These dabs have done pretty goddamn good. Pretty amazing, man. Pretty amazing. What's going on in the Playroom world, anyways? Boo! Watch it now! I can't. I have nothing set up. What do I watch it on? I can't watch it on the thing that I have set up to these speakers. It's going to be fucking loud. Hold on. Let's see if I can't set this bitch up. We won't be able to watch it together. Only I'll be able to watch it. Because I don't have my TV back here set up. I'm using it. Because at the end of the night, I didn't want to have to fix everything. What? Nothing set up? Slacker. I know. Okay, so I have to search. Psst. Is it the one subscriber with one video with Benjamin Franklin? Or is it the 66 subscriber 25 video with the dude in the sunglasses? Wow, let me subscribe to you, bro. It's not fog, it's smoke. Is that the one? It's not fog, it's smoke? They did this for 3 hours? Oh, man. Oh, from 12 noon to 3 a.m.? You know why they have fireworks, right? I heard from one of the videos that I watched that fireworks were created as a celebration to mimic the sounds of cannon fodder and the guns of old. God damn, man. Yeah, no shit, huh? It's 10 o'clock, babe. Guess I gotta stop streaming. Think about bedtime and shit. That's awesome, man. Did you watch it too, little French lady? Honestly, I could do this for hours. I really enjoy this stuff. This is freaking awesome. So, my sound quality is great now. And everything is like pretty much set up the way I like it. And I'm very, very comfortable streaming now. So it's like, I don't even want to stop anymore. It's a lot of fun. But, so anyways, I have to get out of here. I got an early morning and I have to do both of my jobs tomorrow. So it's going to be a long day. Probably get back around 6 maybe. By the time I eat and everything and sit down and get back on here, should be around 6, I'm thinking. So I should stream a little bit tomorrow night, but we'll see. If I practice guitar every day, man, I'm gonna start getting really, really good. So that's the idea, man. You guys take it sleazy. Take it sleazy and take it easy. This young man is gonna go wind down a little bit. Oh yeah, you'll definitely see me a lot more. 6 a.m. yeah, same here. So I'm gonna go and think about winding down and just relaxing a little bit, and absolutely face the day with a smile on my face. All right, guys. See you later.